Yo, what's going on, guys? We have another video for Fresh and Fit Clips, why women who are promiscuous are damaged. Let's check it out.
Here's the thing, and this is kind of the process that women kind of excuse me, you guys forget. Did you have anything that you want to say before I get in this thread? Because I know this might be
You good over
topic.
there?
You sure you don't have
got
anything?
my back if she swing on me?
Yeah, okay.
I'll be swinging at you.
What the hell were they talking about before?
Because women.
I don't know who this guy is. I keep forgetting his name, but I've seen quite a few clips of him here on Fresh and Fit, and he speaks very well. He could just put things into words so good. It'll actually make these women understand what he's saying, and it's just so good. Like him and Myron, they do it so well. But this guy, man, whoa, man, he's very good.
Because women often kind of disqualify, I just wanted to smash. No, you don't. The guy had to make you feel comfortable. He had to say the right things. He had to dress a certain way. He had to smell good. He had to bring you back to his place, have it cleaned up, clean the bathroom, hide any embarrassing medications away, have the music going, have the fucking candles. Yep. Women don't understand all the fucking steps and all the work we have to do to just get you to feel comfortable. It's not.
Yeah, it's funny because we have to sit here and understand women. But these girls, they hear these things and they're like, yeah, I do like that, but they really don't understand it to the level like we do. They just know the feeling, but they don't understand the logic and the reasonings behind what they react to and what they're attracted to.
It's not like you're just gonna smash. Even the biggest whores still want to feel like there's some level of effort that was put in. So I gotta do you could sit there and say, well, I just wanted to smash.
Bingo.
And then I have to choose who I want to smash.
Because does the guy look good? Do other girls pine for him? Does he give you the butterflies and whispering sweet nothings into your ear? So because even if you're broke, you can still fucking if you just know how to just with your way with words, and if you have the look, you can get any chick. But of course, then having a status, money, people respecting you, of course, on a higher level, if you're a celebrity or something like that. But even if you just have a good job and you have a lot of money that's shown through clothing, accessories, cars, things like that. And then if you're on a dating app, maybe places that you went to, whatever you put in your description to sell yourself good, to be above average in the top percentage of guys, the girls choose first. And that's why the average guys are left behind, even though there's plenty of average guys that would give them attention, good validation, be loyal to them, but that's just not enough. And be chivalrous and do these things for these girls, but that's just not enough. You have to have a lot more than just being a good guy and a gentleman.
But he had to create that environment for you. And a lot of girls often don't understand this because you guys don't have to do any work to get attention. You just get the attention and decide who you're going to reciprocate it with. We have to put all the attention in. We have to make the investment. And girls often aren't aware of that. So
yeah, that's fair.
Can I add on to that?
Yeah,
that was
please.
beautiful. That was beautiful. What she's saying, it's again the effort to say, oh, we can do the same thing as you. Because
No, I
men,
don't think
sometimes
so.
we just want to smash.
Yeah.
And that's literally it. Damn, she thick. That's all there was to that.
yeah.
What you're saying is completely not true. The female mating strategy is radically different than the males, especially if it's a healthy female. For example, there's a I know, right?
If you're healthy, growing up in a 2-parent household, was told what to look for in a guy. The father keeping her off stripper poles and being strict, and exactly. But as soon as you get out here into these streets, it's all.
Doctor, she's a female. There are two things she points out that are really important. Number one, she says that the female sex drive is generally reactive, and it's highly integrated, which is to say, yes, it's biologically driven, also psychologically, and also the culture of the society that they're in impacts it as well.
Yes.
Men's sex drive is largely just biologically driven, almost on a routine basis.
And that society one is a very huge part. The age of the internet coming up, dating apps, social media, even clothing in person, different types of clothing like yoga pants and booty shorts and shit. It's a huge impact, and having that sheepish mentality of following what other girls do, and so getting bad influence and advice from women, especially single women, and especially if they're hoes.
that. Okay, boom. So we just want to smash, unlikely to be the case. Then you look at data by Dr. David Buss. One thing he points out is that when women are unfaithful, they're cheating, engaging in sex, they end up having feelings for and wanting to be in relationships with their affair partner 79% of the time.
I mean,
which is to say, when they're cheating, their emotions are involved. In other words, when they have sex, they're having sex with people they actually like.
Yes, W.
And that's the rotten thing about women. You know, cheating is generally bad, but when men cheat, shit, we gonna get back to you. We still in love with you. You guys cheat and you do something filthy and dirty, which is you actually fall in love with the person you cheat.
Dude, just hitting the nail on the head. Yes, man. And fucking with these fucking bad boys, you know, all these small percentage of guys, bro, they just get roped in and they just keep going in the same circle within that group. While the average guys are, you know, on the outside. We get a chick once in a while and then we get felted and then they jump into that circle of that small pool and then the women get felted. And then they come out the whirlpool all fucking damaged and shit. We're all looking at them like, you know, but you just got unsuspecting idiots that would take that on, get that damaged girl, and then they themselves get felted. It's just like, oh my God.
Which is why when women are perplexed as to how a guy can still love you and sleep with other women, we're built like that. You're not built like that. You are built to be monogamous. If you find that you're not being monogamous, you're actually reacting to trauma. Woo. Trauma often manifests in sexual dysfunction.
Oh, shit. I mean, I agree because I know it's scientific.
Man, stop. She's dead. She's dead.
We've proven that when women have sex, they do connect more with the person, while when men have sex, they actually get like they don't care about that person as much anymore. Yeah. So I do understand that it's biologically like that's how it works. I was just saying, like, what if that specific person you were talking about also just wanting to smash at that specific time?
You know what?
But is it? Did she want to just smash, or did she want to smash me in particular? Because you see what
exactly. Again, you girls' shoes. And that's why you girls had to co-sign as far as like getting with that guy and fucking with him in any kind of way. Like, but with the guy, if we just see a chick that we like, you know, we're just gonna go up and talk to her. We're not gonna fucking go back to our friend group and be like, hey guys, should I say, like, they're just gonna say, they like, if you go there, hey, should I talk to her? They'll be like, bro, like, get your fucking pussy ass up and go talk to her, dude. Like, yeah, go fucking talk to her, of course. So, you know, like, without even having our boys to tell us to, and, you know, without us asking, we're just gonna go talk to the girl. So yeah, like with that girl, she'd be like, oh my god, he looks good, he has all this shit, I really like him, but I'm gonna still talk to my other friends about this guy. Oh shit, like you guys know him too? Oh, you fuck with him? Like, damn. Yeah, so it's
guy, sometimes we go out in this world on a Friday night, we want to just smash, meaning anything will do.
With a big ass?
Yeah.
I'm a nigga, bro. Sorry.
And women will go out and they need something very specific.
That's fair.
Right? And ideally, if it's a guy that they can see something with, that's ideal. Here's a sad thing with women, because there's such indirect, like very like confusing. You meet a woman, even on her Tinder profile, might say like not looking for anything serious. Then she meets you, she figures out like, oh man, this guy's really stable. He has a good income. He comes from a good family. He's educated. He's articulate. He's funny. Damn. Now they are looking for something serious.
Yes. And then they ask the question, what are we? You know? So if he was just trying to just smash and not trying to get anything serious out of her, but then you keep on smashing, she's eventually going to pop that question, because if she keeps fucking with you, she obviously is, you know, getting more and more infatuated with you and getting more involved. So yeah, and like beyond because they'll see that on your profile and you'll say those things, but once they actually see it with their own two eyes, and especially how you talk and how you keep frame, and you know, making her feel good and safe, and yeah, then they actually want something serious. And even if you tell them up front, like, hey, I'm not looking for anything serious, it's just sex, and then they'll say okay, but then they're down the line, they're gonna ask, what are we?
They lied on the profile. You're always looking for something serious, but you've been hurt so many damn times. You've been disappointed. You've been lied to. You've been cheated on. You had to have abortions. You had all these terrible things. And then you have a veneer that says, oh, I don't want to be serious, or, oh, I just want to hook up. When in reality, women are always on the same program, secure long-term mate. But sometimes you guys engage in filthy behaviors and your history becomes so checkered and you become so pessimistic that you don't even think it'll work for you. And then you start creating all these stories. Maybe sometimes your story is, I've been celibate for 5 years. Sometimes your story is
yeah, no, it's some bullshit. But no, he's right though. He's right, because they'll say shit like, "Oh, I'm working on myself. I'm exploring myself." Yeah, they'll say all this shit. Yeah, like I guess like working on themselves as far as like a career, getting their money up, and like I get it. You know, they have to have their money in order, and I get it why they feel like they have to have their own, you know, bank account, their own money, and not depend on the man, because, you know, the shit that they've dealt with already, which is their fault. First time, shame on them, but second time, shame on you type of thing. But of course, when they say working on themselves, so we would assume mentally, but I don't know, I'm trying to remember. I guess like when they mention what they're working on themselves on, they usually don't go into the specifics, I don't think. And if they do mention it, they usually mention things that men should be working on themselves on, making us a viable candidate for women. But women don't mention anything that they themselves as a woman need to work on themselves for female traits, while male do it for the male traits. Of course, you know, living in this physical world, in the world where, you know, also being in this environment where we have to work, we have all this technology and shit like this, all this bombardment of information and social media and all this shit, the indoctrination of the shit that they teach you in college campuses, at least specifically to the women, and coming out like fucking feminists and shit like that. Yeah, they have to, the masculine tendencies do tend to come out quite stronger than any other period of history in the past.
Yeah, she's nothing. No, I'm not even talking.
What did I do to you?
No, I'm speaking categorically. No, really, I'm speaking categorically because none of you are unique. I'm not unique. He's not unique. He's not unique. We are all a type of person, but some types are more common, right? Like the three of us are all podcasters. We're a type of man. We've heard women come on the show before and say they're celibate. Am I wrong?
You're right.
Exactly. So we're speaking categorically. There are whole groups of women that have common experiences.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right that when like we do want to smash, it usually does come from like trauma or like hurt. So I totally agree with that.
We should ask the expert that's in this room right now.
Okay.
And actually,
Should I feel like, oh wait,
it's Miss Africa. Tell us how you do it, Miss Africa. How do you choose it?
I was gonna say that guy is the expert. It sounds like, but okay.
Guys,
How do I choose guys?
to smash.
To smash.
What's the criteria?
The darkness of the
Tall
skin.
PVC. What else?
Oh my god. Okay.
First you gotta throw on a wig, right?
Okay. So,
Okay, I'm sorry, that was mean.
like, I would say I would want them to be taller than me.
Okay.
But I would also say that that's shallow of me, and I know that.
How tall are you?
I'm almost 5'4", so
Okay.
it's not that. You know.
Okay, well, yeah, exactly. How much taller?
Than you.
Just
Like 5'5" will do?
yeah, that's fine.
You're lying.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What else?
amazing.
What else?
I have to be like attracted to them physically, you know,
Yes.
in general. Honestly, like, if it's in terms of just like, you know, back in the day when I just wanted to smash or whatever, that's it. I just wanted to be like attracted to them, you know, feel good vibe, whatever.
Yeah, so they have to know how to talk, say the right things, not sound soy boy, and also attention from other girls, but I don't think she realizes that, because that's kind of like a, you know, underlying thing. Not really, like I said, since they have to co-sign with the other girls, and, you know, so you would think that they would pick up on this, like, oh damn, other girls want him, so he must be something.
Taller than me, that's funny.
What is your let's hold in for a second.
Not
here.
to date though, that's a whole other category.
To smash,
but
right? What
yeah.
is your to smash
And how he dresses too, so.
Criteria? Like I don't know, white, black, you know, muscular, skinny.
Okay, like, I'm not like a huge fan of white dudes. I just don't like people that look like me.
we know, bro.
Establish in the first 30 seconds.
Well, the white boy's not enough. I mean, shit. Like, has she been to a frat party? I mean, women always talk about them white boys all the time.
Did call that one.
You guys know, okay.
Come on, man. Yeah, we know.
Chris, I believe her.
So yeah, I guess like, I mean, I spent the last like 4 years living in East Africa, so.
Can Chris get something?
Oh, shit.
fair, or
Whoa.
it's like you're like, look, that's not authentic enough. No Steph Curry's on this side. Like,
Yeah, those black guys over there, well, let me not say black guys, those Africans over there, yeah. Yeah. They're packing. Let's just say that. They have a reputation.
Like, I'm just curious. Chris sent me a text. He's like, bro, like, let me ask her.
Can I put a tip in?
Did anybody else have anything before I? Did you? You were now shaking your head the whole time. Is there anything that you want to address specifically or no? No.
All right. Well, if you guys did enjoy, go to drop a like. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.